Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is going to be a short one, but it's going to be a good one. Okay, so let's get right into it.
How exactly do you create a Hillary Duff or a Miley Cyrus from scratch?
So the stars that we see on TV are actually grown right here?
That's correct. They're grown and developed here. We engineer their brains for advanced singing and dancing capabilities, even posing for photos. By the time they grow to desired size, these child stars are fully ready for the camera.
How long does it take to actually create a star from scratch?
Well, not very long at all. We use the exact same DNA structure for all of our stars, and then we simply tweak minor details like hair color or skin tone.
Oh, now this one's Zac Efron. I've seen him before.
Yes, Zach was actually one of our earliest
My
models.
daughters love him. I mean, he looks so real.
Actually, I think we could have done a better job with Zach. He could show more human tendencies. If you look closer, you'll notice there's a certain deadness around the eye.
Well, he seems flawless to me.
Well, he's holding up, but there was a bug in that first batch, and as a result, Zach's skin will soon begin to dissolve.
How exactly do you create a Hillary Duff or a Miley Cyrus?
Wow. So is this real? Like, is this a real news? That's crazy. Disney Live. They really got a Disney Live.
Stop washing your produce with baking soda and vinegar. If you took basic chemistry, baking soda is alkaline. Distilled white vinegar is acidic. You're neutralizing it. That's why you see all those beautiful bubbles. Don't you remember that from high school chemistry? Okay. So the three things that you wash your produce backed by science is salt, distilled white vinegar, and baking soda. If you don't believe me about salt, look it up. Baking soda is generally regarded as the best because most of the pesticides that are used are acidic, so the baking soda will get rid of it really well. Okay, so for your nice berries, like you see all here, you're going to use vinegar, 3 cups of water to 1 cup of vinegar. So I wash all my berries, usually about 10 minutes is what you soak. And then, so anything soft, vinegar, soft, okay? Cucumbers, celery, all your hard things, baking soda. Stop mixing them together. You're wasting your money. You only need one. Stop washing your produce with baking soda and vinegar.
Thoughts aren't real. You're not thinking. You're receiving downloads, or you're regurgitating information. No, someone else will. Thoughts aren't real. You're not thinking.
That's crazy too, because our subconscious picks up on a lot of stuff, without even trying. You know how you hear like a sound and it just keep going? It's up like your consciousness, not like you, like just subconscious is picking it up, but consciousness is not, trying to pay attention to it. If you get what I'm trying to say.
My hitters, my hitters, my hitters, my hitters, my hitters, my hitters.
This is dabbed up an alligator. See you later, alligator. That's funny. Y'all see that? What? That's crazy.
There's this quote that says, with everything you eat or drink, you either feed disease or fight disease. So let's fight it with some of the most powerful leaves on planet Earth. These are soursop leaves, and I got them at Northgate Market for $7.99. These leaves have been used for centuries to treat and prevent illness, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a tea out of them. Start by washing your leaves thoroughly, then rip off the stem to avoid bitterness and throw them into your boiling water. I used 8 leaves, 3 cups of water, and I boiled them for 10 minutes, and they'll turn this color when ready. Then strain the leaves out, pour them into your mug, and that's it. The flavor is super smooth, and the health benefits are so incredible. I made a lot of tea, so I just put the rest into a bottle and I drank it the next day as an iced tea.
Nice.
There's this quote that says, with everything you eat
too.
Women crazy, fellas. Women will make you another nigga sandwich. Y'all kind of slow. Let me explain. Fellas, if your lady ever make you a sandwich and she don't ask you what you like on your sandwich, she just made you another nigga sandwich. Women crazy, fellas. Women.
A spiritual practitioner can only read you, but they cannot give you a spiritual remedy to alleviate the problems that you're having that are coming from the spiritual realm. then you're wasting your time paying them. You don't need to pay somebody to tell you what your problem is. You need to pay somebody to tell you how to resolve your problem. So be extremely mindful of that when you're booking readings with people. Ask these questions. Ask them, when you do a reading from me, can you give me spiritual work to alleviate the spiritual issues that I may be dealing with if it comes up in the reading? If they tell you no, put your debit card back in your pocket. A spiritual practitioner can...
Yeah, I feel that. That's
I think it's so funny when people are like, wow, the jungle's so beautiful. Like, is there bugs? Like, I can't do the bugs. It's like, of course there is bugs. The only reason this environment is as beautiful as it is because of the bugs. And we often do this in life too. It's like, we want these beautiful, vibrant, and rich experiences, but then we don't want the little challenges and little discomforts that are necessary for those things to flourish. Just something to think about. I think it's
got a point. She got a point. We do want to living off the grid, like stuff like that and all that. It's probably gonna be uncomfortable, you know.
Why are people so fixated on wanting to be in a relationship? It's because that's how divine alignment is designed for us to heal. People heal in relationships because we are reflections. And so we can't just speak about being reflections and not acknowledge that we heal the deepest when someone pinpoints the parts of ourselves that we can't see. Relationships, in my opinion, are only designed for us to be able to heal, grow, and evolve. Our relationship is only designed for me to help you see the parts of yourself that you refuse to see or you don't have access to see. And what happens is the love tends to be the icing on the cake. But relationships are mirrors, and they're only intended to be mirrors. And when we forget that, that's when the pain comes. That's when we stay in relationships longer than we were supposed to. That's when we end up having very traumatic relationships, situationships with people, because we forget that we're supposed to be in this relationship to learn our lessons, to hold space for one another as we heal, grow, and evolve. If we're constantly looking for love, if we're constantly looking for medicine, if we're constantly looking for a person to put medicine on our wounds, we'll always forget the purpose. So it makes sense that people want to be in relationships so bad, because the God in all of us is like, hey, you are the exact soul that I need to help me acknowledge I have daddy issues. Why are people so fixated on one?
Are you worried about how you're going to keep those kids hydrated all summer long? Buy a watermelon. It's healthier than buying box juices. I'm using my Nama J2 juicer with the extra large pitcher and hopper, which made it so easy to juice this huge watermelon in one go. Look at all that juice. Did you know that watermelons has more water content than any other fruit? It contains 92% water. Not to mention it has a vibrant color to attract the little ones. Are you worried about how you're going to keep those kids?
Look, this is a PSA for anybody that is in Arizona. If you see anybody outside that is in a sweater, got on a trench coat, a motherfucking beanie, if they got on anything out of the ordinary that's a long sleeve, if they got on anything crazy and it's 113-degree weather, steer clear of they ass. Do not collect $200, do not pass go. Call 911 ASAP. That nigga probably has a Glock, and that Glock probably has a switch, and he is about to go terrorize some shit. So make sure y'all steer clear of anybody who looks out of the ordinary. It's 113 degrees. Take that shit off. Look, this is a PSA for any...
Yo, I could be bugging, and I need y'all to tell me if I'm turning into a conspiracy theorist, right? But I'm in the gym, bro, and I'm looking around, and I noticed that the only channels that's playing is the news and the food channel. Like, I'm literally looking at chicken sandwiches dripping Chipotle mayos, and I'm like, yo, there's no way this is what they're supposed to... Yo, I can't make this up. Look, bro, like, why? I literally feel like I'm in the Matrix. Like, am I bugging, or are they doing this just so that I leave here, eat some greasy shit, and have to come back, and it's like a repeated cycle? Like, is it a way to keep us as a customer, or like, I'm bugging? Yo, I could be bugging, and I need y'all to tell me if I'm turning into a conspiracy theorist.
She ain't bugging. They doing that on purpose.
There's no possible way in all of the multiverse that they're selling guinea pig nuggets in the stores. Can somebody tell me who in the entire fuck is eating guinea pig? Like, what would y'all even be able to make with guinea pig, bro? rodent stew? Like, I know we're not doing that bad in the recession to where we gotta start resorting to eating Ratatouille cousin. And we're not gonna mention that it looks like people actually bought the guinea pig to eat. And I would honestly like to know who has the taste for guinea bites. Like, anybody that'll sit up here and buy a guinea pig to eat, I can't lie, I can't trust you ever in life. Like, you seriously gotta be the evilest evil to every evil. Like, you gotta be a supervillain with a diabolical appetite. But I'm curious though, who would eat guinea patties or guinea nuggets in the comments? Let me know in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if y'all want that sauce and
let's make bacon from oyster mushrooms. I didn't even expect it to come this close to real bacon. This came out so bacon-like. Cut the end off and cut them into thin strips. For a marinade, all we're doing is coconut aminos, maple syrup, nutritional yeast, onion powder, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. Let the mushrooms absorb the marinade for 30 minutes. Mushrooms go straight in. No oil yet. We're gonna let them cook first. A little bit of oil, and that's gonna make them crisp up. That's the color. That's crazy. A couple spoonfuls of that marinade. Set your mushrooms aside. As they sit, they get even more crispy, so make sure not to overcook them, and when you try them in a sandwich, your mind will be blown. Low-key might be meatier than real bacon. I don't know. Let's make bacon from oyster mushrooms. I didn't even expect...
It's getting warmer out here, so let's make sure we stay hydrated with this watermelon orange. I went to Fresh Time and picked up all my essentials. They have the best produce and great prices. This recipe is great for hosting. You can juice your ingredients, blend and strain, or buy their pre-packaged cold pressed juices. I added my ice, lemon and lime juice, orange juice, and watermelon juice. Watermelon is packed with electrolytes and such a great way to beat the heat in a delicious and simple way. Follow for more. It's getting warmer out here, so let's
being arrested.
Early Monday morning, Courtney Mallory was taken into custody.
Farming while black in America.
The rancher's story, one that's taken over social media.
We don't want to become a hashtag.
Nicole, a Marine, and her husband bought Freedom Acres Ranch in 2020. The couple claiming they face repeated acts of domestic terrorism by white residents on their own property. They say their dogs have been poisoned. Numerous farm animals have been slaughtered and gutted. Residents have been trespassing on their land, running over fence posts, burning their Black Lives Matter flags, spray painting racial slurs on their land, even waving guns at them. Photos show unknown vehicles blocking the couple's property and parking on their land. Even social media posts inquiring about pitchforks and fire sticks.
Lynching us, bringing a lynching mob, having a public hanging, fire. They wanted to lock us in and set us ablaze.
Mallory said they've called the sheriff's office countless times over the last 2 years, but have gotten no action or thorough investigations.
It is in fact El Paso County Sheriff's Office that is the main reason that we do not feel safe on our property.
The sheriff's office says they've investigated 19 different complaints and have responded to over 170 calls for service at Freedom Acres. In a statement, they claim the office vehemently denies all these allegations.
We're watching. The world is watching. Get it right.
Now a coalition pushing for social justice and the couple's safety, including the NAACP.
That's ridiculous. At the end of the day, law enforcement should show up for everyone.
The National Association of Real Estate Brokers.
This is a direct violation of the Fair Housing Act.
And the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Colorado Holiday Commission.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Courtney was arrested yesterday, charged with stalking, petty theft, and tampering with the utility meter. His wife charged with the same crimes. Now she paid a $2,000 bond and was released. However, Courtney was not.
It looks like a bait and switch.
Activists and concerned citizens demanding answers last night, gathering at the detention center, conducting their own welfare check. Courtney appeared before a judge today, and his bond was increased to $6,000 and was paid for by the NAACP. He should be out of jail at this hour.
And I actually just received a text. Courtney is in fact out of jail tonight. We've also learned that his neighbor was arrested last year for violating a restraining order that he took out against her. And surprisingly, those same neighbors filed a restraining order this morning against Courtney. There's a lot of ongoing and previous protective orders out at this time between these two neighbors. Of course, this is a story we will continue to follow right here.
Something really weird is going on with celebrities.
So Usher's got some really good songs and hits, but there's something really creepy about this particular video recorded in this year's Met Gala. Check this out.
Usher!
Watch how weird he is.
doing? How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Good to see you, baby.
Please tell me about your look.
Alexander McQueen, it's a one-of-one. Sean McGuire and myself decided to put this amazing thing together.
So he's being super nice to this person. He's answering all her questions.
Initially.
Up until now, everything is as it should. But then, this happens. Pay very close attention.
A bit exotic, romantic, and but still within the garden theme.
And tell me about the...
That's all a part of it. Just everything. You're looking at this is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought, you know.
So he begins explaining how everything that you're looking at is a cohesive, full thought when she asks him about his grills.
Okay.
It's quite weird. When he's talking about it, I feel as if he's talking about something else and not the grills itself. And then this happens.
Yeah.
How did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just that. I wanted it to be exotic. There's all different types of gardens. Some of them get a little dark. But you gotta have fun, right?
What is going on here? What exactly is he talking about? And if we zoom in this particular moment, you'll notice that we can't see his pupils. It's as if his eyes went full dark. As if he's not even human. Or at least this is what...
Something really weird.
People could understand how important sexual energy is and how powerful it is, then a lot more people out here would be a lot more careful about who they share their bodies with. There is a transfer of energy. You're taking on that person's trauma. You're taking on that person's who they've been with trauma. Your body gets intertwined with all these different people, and now your thoughts are messy. Your body feels junky.
Both the man and the woman are absorbing it, or is it
Yes,
one-sided?
I think both the man and the woman absorb the energy when they intertwine with each other, and I think it's specifically stronger for a woman just because a man enters a woman. So we hold the temple, so we're taking everything in. You can reach enlightenment through sexual energies.
I've heard it's the strongest energy we have, right? Because it can make life.
People see God. It's a real thing. When they orgasm, people have seen God.
Really? From an orgasm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
People could understand how important sexual energy is and how...
Don't stay long where you don't belong. Life is waiting for you. Don't stay long where you don't belong. Life.
You got a point. This is cool.
There's so many men that mentally abuse their women because their women are having so many miscarriages. And they blame this solely on the woman, not understanding that your diet, all those energy drinks, all the coffees, all those donuts, all the fast food that you're eating is damaging your DNA. So if your DNA is damaged, it's kind of hard for the embryonic to develop properly because your DNA is off. It also lowers the quality of your semen. So rather than you bashing her and saying, oh, it's your fault that we're having miscarriages, and she's crying, believing she's not fit to be a mother, when it's really you because your diet is off, you need to go back to the food of God. So rather you mentally abusing your women because you love these energy drinks, you love this Coca-Cola, this Diet Coke, this Mountain Dew, these Sprites, this alcohol, this Hennessy and Coke, these cigarettes, this marijuana, which is damaging your DNA, you need to go right back to God so you can impregnate this beautiful woman rather than you mentally abusing her. People. There's so many men that mentally abuse.
I agree. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. All these years, nobody pay attention to that right there. I've been on the plate for a minute too.
They are absolutely inseparable.
When it's time to eat, they both eat together, they drink together, they sleep together, they play together.
Tara and Bella have been close for years, but no one really knew how close they were until recently. A few months ago, Bella suffered a spinal cord injury. She couldn't move her legs, couldn't even wag her tail. For 3 weeks, the dog lay motionless up in the sanctuary office. And for 3 weeks, the elephant held vigil. 2,700 acres to roam free.
To me, it really was she was concerned about her friend.
Then one day, co-founder Scott Blake carried Bella onto the balcony so she and Tara could at least see each other. They visited like this every day till Bella could walk. Wow. Today, their love and trust is stronger than ever. Bella even lets Tara pet her tummy with her foot. They harbor no fears, no secrets, no prejudices. Just two living creatures who somehow manage to look past their immense differences. They are absolutely...
Shit's getting weird. Part infinity.
A man accused of killing his wife before hiding her body in a freezer is going to spend just 10 years in prison.
And this comes after he agreed on a last-minute plea deal. Curtis Holliday pled guilty to the murder in exchange for the decade-long sentence. He gets 2 years of credit for time served. In 2020, deputies found his wife's body wrapped in plastic in a freezer on his property. His legal team planned to argue that she took her own life before the plea deal was reached.
Confirmed the belief that it was actually suicide. But he panicked after he found her, and instead of calling the police, he put her in a freezer.
Holliday will be formally sentenced next month.
That's what I'm saying. 10 years? That's crazy.
Right. Shit's getting weird.
I know everybody likes to think these eggs are like free because I have the chickens. It's not free. They're like teenagers. They eat a lot. I don't have enough yard to feed them. I have to buy them food. You know how much all this bullshit costs? These are $87 eggs each. I still think you should get some chickens, though. Get the chickens. Huh, Pookie? Get the chickens. They're still fresh. I know everybody likes to think these.
That's dope. I'm the only one, but like seeing dogs eat is just like, I don't know. I just get disgusted with, like, irritated. You know? I just like
this. Happy birthday, buddy. This is your birthday.
Ready.
This is your birthday steak. Let me cut one for me first. 2. These are good knives. Ready? I'm gonna give you a big one. Yeah, is that good? Yeah, that good?
You didn't even chew.
Happy birthday to us.
It's not your birthday, right?
It's not. It's great. All right. Bite number 2, tomahawk steak.
This is the.
Oh shit.
Oh, well.
Look at him dropping that. I can't do that, bro. Did y'all see all that snot? Not snot. Look. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Like, that is so nasty.
Let's try this. Let's get a little bit of these.
And then he just keep licking his face.
You ready? That's some good shit, isn't it? Yeah? That's some good shit.
Wait, what is he talking about? That's some good shit. What? Alright, man.
Happy birthday, buddy. These. That's some good shit, isn't it? Yeah? That's some good shit.
That was too funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Best exercise, okay, is walking.
Oh, that's what I do.
Not on a treadmill.
Oh, I walk.
And those who have a treadmill should always open up a window. Because you see, when I breathe out, carbon monoxide comes out. If there's not air out there to take it out, I breathe it right back in.
So you're saying a treadmill is okay if you're not going to walk. It's better than doing nothing at all.
It's better than doing nothing.
But walking around that track or walking outside, you cannot beat it.
Now, there you go again.
The track.
The track. Never walk on the track 7 days a week.
Oh, no, maybe 2 or maybe 3.
And then, no, you can walk 7 days a week. but not on the track. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
The only way you can strengthen the central nervous system is when you're walking. You can also do it jogging. I don't want to talk about it because that's bad for the body. Is when you're on an unflat surface. Because when the foot shakes, the brain has to say, what's going on here? And then you strengthen the central nervous system. That's why
it's a dry land.
When you go to the best spas in the world, they have trails, don't they?
That's true.
With gravels on them, right?
That's right.
And so these trails, when you step on the gravel,
right.
your foot moves backwards and forwards. And when your foot, in other words, when I do that, something happens to your brain. Your brain felt it. So when I'm walking on an unsmooth surface, the brain is, and
this is why your ass can't lose weight. A lot of y'all eating meal one, right? Meal one goes down your throat, hits the colon, and you do the same thing with meal two. Meal two, it goes down your colon. 3 and 4. Now, a lot of y'all eating 3 to 4 meals a day, and y'all only pooping once a day. Now, if 5 minus 2 equals 3, then 4 meals minus 1 shit equals 3 servings of shits. So let's do the math. 3 times 7 equals 21. So that's 21 poops that you did not make in 1 week, because all your ass want to do is eat, and it's getting trapped in your colon, right? And when it gets trapped in your colon, that prevents you from burning fat and losing weight. So now you have 21 poops, and that equals 10 pounds of waste. Waste. Man, stop playing with me. Go call my girl Tati and get a client, man. This is why your ass can't.
Dang. She just really broke it down right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's why you gotta be fasting. For real, you gotta fast.
Breaking news. Scientists discover the world's greatest anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-stress remedy. And it's free and literally everywhere. Grounding barefoot is the most underrated health hack. It improves the function of everything in your body. The earth has an electrical voltage, and the fascia in your body conduct that electricity to wherever you need healing. It is the ultimate beauty hack, significantly boosting blood flow to the face and facial appearance. It increases the speed of wound healing, normalizes circadian rhythm, improves sleep, and even lowers the risk of blood clotting. Get this, the earth has an electrical heartbeat of 7.83 hertz, which is the same as meditative alpha waves in your brain. Throw away your foot prisons and touch grass.
12 things you need to understand. 1. When you're winning, keep your mouth shut. 2. Don't tell people your plans. Wait till the results speak for themselves. 3. Never expect to get what you give. Not everyone has a heart of flesh. 4. Every day you wake up, you have a new job to be better than yesterday. 5. You will never get what you want until you are grateful for what you have. 6. Sometimes what you're trying to hold on to is exactly what you should let go of. 7. If you want to buy things without looking at the price, work without looking at the clock. 8. God puts people in your life for a reason and removes them from your life for a better reason. 9. The devil wouldn't be attacking you so hard if there wasn't something valuable in you. Thieves don't break into empty houses. 10. You're going to set a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you. 11. You will lose a lot of friends when you get really serious about your life goals. 12. Life does not get easier. You just get stronger. 12 things you need.
That's true. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright. Send peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And if the weather is nice, get outside in that sun, okay? With all that being said, I will be seeing you guys in the next upload. Peace.